Hello everyone, I am Stinky Ink, and today we are back not playing, I got a little too into it. We're back looking at this progress bar on scottgames.com. Last time I checked in with you guys, it was 34%, so we've jumped up quite a bit. Nothing with the office has changed, but as you can see, 34 to 56 is a lot. So we're gonna go straight over to the Scott Games post, where I'll update you on all the changes. Alright, first of all here, guys, we have a note from Scott, which addressed my panic last time, not specifically, but, you know, the panic I had about the dual camera system. But, you know, I was wrong. It's not dual cameras, which I'm glad about. I'm glad it's not dual cameras. I mean, it's 3 cameras. It's a trio camera system. Here we go. The vent system, which exits through the vent on the wall, is a separate system from the duct system, which exits through the 2 hoses hanging down from the ceiling, which is where the mediocre melodies animatronics come from. Characters in one system have different mechanics from characters that appear in the other. These 2 systems rely on sensors only and have no cameras. The camera system is the 3rd available system, which will monitor the hallways and other rooms. So that's the note from Scott about how the camera system's gonna work. Now we're gonna get into some new characters. Alright, we're gonna start off our list with Springtrap, Willy Boy himself. He climbs around in the vent system, making his way toward the vent opening embedded in the wall in front of you. Track him by watching the vent monitor. He moves silently, so don't bother listening for him, because, you know, he's like fluffy. Not too much metal on that boy. So don't bother listening for him, but when he's poised to attack, you will see his face looking back at you from the vent, which is pretty creepy. Close the vent door on him to send him away. Alright, Molten Freddy. He also climbs around in the vent system, but he is much faster than the other animatronics, so he's pretty much Sonic the Hedgehog up in here, same as Orville Elephant, who's Sonic the Hedgehog Elephant Edition, which doesn't make any sense, but, you know, it's FNaF. Much faster than the animatronics, but when it comes to maneuvering his way toward you. You can track him on the vent monitor, and you can hear his laugh when he's poised to attack. So that's his weakness. He laughs. He needs to control that. He needs to control that laugh. I mean, I know you're excited, buddy, but I'm just gonna slam that door. Close the vent door on him to stand him away. Ennard also climbs in the vent system, but unlike the other animatronics in the vents, he is difficult to track, only appearing very briefly here and there when moving. He can't be seen in the vent opening, but gives himself away by making a squeaking sound before attacking. So a less subtle, but still weakness right there. Close the vent door, send him away, same stuff. Phantom Mangle will appear at random when viewing it in the viewing monitor, which means, I don't know, anywhere but probably just the cameras. Close the monitor or switch viewing modes to make it disappear. If left on screen for too long, Phantom Mangle will invade your office temporarily, causing audio distractions and increasing your noise meter, which can attract even more problems, namely, at this point, Music Man, who relies on this said noise meter. Mangle makes his way, so Scott's pulling the his, her, or swippy swap, that thing. I'm team Mangle girl, but I feel like the other head could be, a guy, because that would make it technically both genders, because it's mixed in with a bunch of other animatronic parts from the other dude, which I'm thinking is a parrot, because Rockstar Fox. Well, we're getting off track here. Mangle makes his way through the vent system, but unlike the animatronics in the vents, once he reaches the vent to your office, he will never leave, and will enter your office the moment the door opens. The only way to stop her is to use the vent snare, which can only be active in one place at a time, forcing you to keep track of Mangle's location in the vents to ensure— oh, Scott! Vents. It doesn't belong to the vents. It's plural. Just putting that out there. To ensure that the correct vent snare is active. Once in your office, Mangle will hang from the ceiling, creating audio disturbances, so raising the noise meter, before eventually dropping down to jump scare you. So Mangle's gonna be like, "Hey, Music Man, wake up!" And it's gonna be like, "Yes, am I ready to kill this boy?" "Nah, trolled. I'm actually gonna kill him," and then kills me. Yay. Withered Chica is the last of the 5 vent crawlers. Withered Chica can be blocked by the vent snare. Oh. I'm bleeding. That's unfortunate. Can be blocked by the vent snare as well as the vent door. Unlike Ennard and the others, she gives no audio cue when she is at the door. meaning you need to track her position using the vent radar. So we got vent cams, vent snare, vent radar. If she reaches the vent door, she will become stuck in it, preventing you from closing it for the rest of the night. While her girth prevents Ennard, Molten Freddy, and Springtrap from passing, Mangle can still get through. While this may seem like a strategic advantage, keep in mind that Withered Chica may eventually wiggle free and jump scare you. Now, I saw an interesting video about why FNaF 1 and FNaF 6 are scarier is because it's all up to chance, not really a full strategy. And this is another example of that. She may get free. Alright, Toy Bonnie sneaks in through the trapdoor on your right, which is not the vent door, mind you. A trapdoor, a secret trapdoor. There is no way to prevent him from entering your office. See, with the vent, you can just close the door. Your only defense is to put on your Freddy Fazbear mask to fool him. Oh boy, that's back. Looking directly at him will increase the effectiveness of the mask, causing him to leave a little faster. I'm going to get a tissue, stop this little bleeding, hit my arm. No, don't worry about it, it's good. Toy Chica sneaks through a trapdoor in your left, same thing as Toy Bonnie, just like Toy Bonnie. There's no way to prevent her to getting into the room. Your only defense, Freddy Fazbear mask. Toy Chica is faster than Toy Bonnie and will invade your office more often. However, she is easier to fool with the mask, especially when looking at her. So, Toy Chica isn't as bright as Toy Bonnie. She's got a little screw loose, cause, you know, she left her beak at home. Maybe that helps or something, I don't know. Jacko Chica. She appears at both your left and right doors at the same time. That's kind of unconventional and strange. Closing either door by itself will have no effect on her. Check your cameras and view the hallways on either side of you. When Jacko Chica is fully materialized at both doors, close both doors simultaneously to cause her to disappear. Keeping your office cool, right, notice this, keeping your office cool will prevent her from appearing. Jacko Chica only begins to appear when your office overheats. So Scott is now starting to emphasize that the heater from FNaF 6 is definitely back, and we're going to be using it a lot. Rockstar Chica, this one's funny. She stands outside your office and waiting for a chance to jump scare you. She can approach from either side, which kind of makes it a coin toss. Closing the doors will not cause her to leave, because she's determined to get a jump scare because she hasn't got any spotlight. To make her leave, double-click the wet floor sign to place it in front of the door that she's standing at. This will discourage her from entering. She'll be afraid of slipping. Like, you gotta think rationally when you're on a killing spree. And yeah, it'll make her go away, because, you know, can't be slipping here. You just can't be slipping. Not at all. Freddy Fazbear, the boy himself. He approaches from the left hall, which is a first. He usually goes to right hall. I can see it is a preference change. Emerging from the darkness and progressing in stages toward your door. Keep track of him on the monitor and shut the door when he is standing in the doorway to turn him away. He moves faster as the building gets warmer, so try to keep him at a cool 60 degrees whenever possible. Again, putting a lot of emphasis on the fact that we're going to be using that heater. So far we got Jacko, Chica, and Freddy. And I think there was another character. That's right, the heaters for the mediocre melodies. I don't know if it's the same heater, but there's at least going to be a few characters who really rely on this to keep them away, or at least a bit more stable. So that was it, but what have we learned from Scotty Boy today? Well, we've learned, one, that the vent system, duct system, and camera system are going to be separate. 2, we've learned about the vent snares and vent radar. 3, we've learned that there are trapdoors on either side of us that the toy animatronics are going to be using to their advantage. 4, we've learned a lot more about the heater and how we're going to be able to use it. 5, we learned, most importantly, that Rockstar Chica is afraid of wet floors. So if you did enjoy this episode of FNaF News Network and would like to know when it next gets uploaded, please first splash the ink on the like button, consider subscription, maybe share this video with a friend. And if you guys want to know, if you guys want to keep updated on all the latest FNaF news, if you just watch me, which, okay, whatever. I mean, there are other people who probably cover it better, but yeah, whatever. Hit the notification bell to get notified about my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!